Being able to set boundaries in relationships is very important. And it doesn't matter what kind of relationship, whether it's family or work or friends or a love interest, you have to be able to set the boundaries that you're comfortable with. And I think for a lot of us, we really struggle with that. It's hard to set boundaries. And for me personally, with my history of childhood sexual abuse, while I was great at setting boundaries in a lot of areas of my life, the one that I was abysmal at was when it came to sex and dating. And I just didn't ever feel entitled to say no. And what that ended up doing was I retreated. I really did. I locked myself away from the outside world and away from the world of men. And, I did it for a lot of years because I just didn't feel safe. And when I started therapy and I wanted to find love, and, we worked on that and I was making great progress. And when I was ready and I started, dipping my toes into the waters of online dating, I kind of ran into the same situation again, where if somebody was interested in me, or if somebody wanted to meet me, or if I had met them and they wanted to meet me again, even if I wasn't interested, I didn't feel like I could say no. So I retreated to form. I locked myself away again. My apartment's amazing and I love it and it's my castle. But the one thing that my apartment does not contain is the man of my dreams. So I had to keep working on this with my shrink. And what we kind of came back to was my childhood sexual abuse. And because I didn't have agency over my body as a child, I didn't feel like I had agency over my body as an adult. But the difference is I was no longer a child. I was an adult and I got to choose, but I didn't believe it. And really, the more we talked about it, the more it came down to I just didn't feel like I could say no. So it really became a matter of like teasing it apart and what is the issue there? And I think kind of the issue is one, I think, and I'm not so unique in this, I think I just reflexively said yes. I put somebody else's needs before my own. And when I realized that's what I was doing, that's when I would pull back and retreat from the world because I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do was say no. So it was learning to believe that I was entitled to say no. So if I met someone and he was great and I was interested, I could say yes. But if I met someone and I wasn't interested, even if he was interested in me, I could say no. I could be kind and gracious, but I could still say no, and it didn't make me a bad person. And I think that's really what it comes down to, is believing that, especially when we're talking about sex and dating and getting to know someone, I think the only person whose feelings matter are your own. And that's what I came to realize. When I don't know someone, the only person whose feelings matter are mine. And again, if this is someone who is nice and kind and a good person, they're going to want me to be comfortable. And that's who I'm going to choose to engage with. So when setting boundaries, really think about, are you just saying yes because you always say yes, or are you saying yes because you want to? And the choice is yours because you're an adult and you get to choose.